Tonight, from Paul Brown Stadium in Cincinnati, it's Thursday Night Football on EA Sports.
From the banks of the Ohio River, there's a look at Paul Brown Stadium here in Cincinnati, Ohio. Tonight we kick off Week 7 with a great Thursday night matchup here between the Detroit Lions and the Cincinnati Bengals. And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape as they get it up past the 30.
The Lions take over.
So here are the Lions now coming out for their opening drive. They will be led out by a second-round pick in 2019. Out of Missouri, it's Drew Lock.
And this is a game for grit, determination, and somehow finding a way not to panic. What a horrible start for them. I mean, they haven't won a game yet. So now, as a quarterback, you're not just talking to your team. You've got to demonstrate to them what they need to do to win. He's got to be the leader by how he plays.
And he'll go down right around the 47 this time. 6 yards the pickup, and that's a first down.
It's a gain of 6. First down, Lions.
First carry for DeAndre Swift. And very little running room there. He did get a couple up to the 49. The last run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8.
Brings up 2nd and 8.
They'll run the draw here with Swift. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there.
DeAndre Swift.
Now, that's a mountain of a man that just made that stop, isn't it? But he's more than that. This guy's nimble and quick. More than a space eater. He just made a great play there.
Throwing his lock on 3rd down. And he'll be taken down by the Bengal pressure. The Clemson product, DJ Reader, got in for the sack. It felt like he was in the pocket all day, never got rid of it.
And when you have that much time, you've got to either find someone open or get rid of it, because with that amount of time to throw the ball, that means the offensive line's done a really nice job.
It'll be a 44-yard punt, 6 on the return. And the Bengals will take over here 1st and 10. The Bengals offense here ready to rock and roll. Joe Burrow is the man at quarterback. Burrow going to lead up the Bengals here 1st and 10 at their own 21.
You enjoyed watching that game tape, didn't you?
Yeah,
Last week's game.
Good. 4 touchdowns and 1 pick.
Now, you were a little upset about the pick. I didn't know if you would play him this week or not if you were the head coach.
Hey, they got the win.
You got the win, so you're going to give him another chance?
Give him another shot.
All right, I think the ratio's pretty good. He'll try and eliminate the interception, but he wants to keep that hot streak going, throwing touchdown passes.
On 1st and 10, Joe Burrow. Got an open man. It's Michael Gallup. And he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 40. 25 yards that time. Those are the kinds of plays right there that show you why he's the number 3 man in the NFL in terms of receiving yards.
Also tells you there's a full combination of what he's got going in his game. You name it, from route running to catching the football. That's why he's able to produce those types of numbers.
Ball carrier.
Just a yard on the 1st down carry, so it's 2nd and 9.
Defensively here, you're facing a top 5 team in terms of points scored in the NFL. So when they're that high powered, you've got to find a way to hold them under 20. Because to me, that's the magic number. 20 points scored gives yourself you give yourself your best chance to win.
So if they're up around 24, 28, 30, they could be in some trouble.
And I think so, because then you turn it into a shootout, and that means your offense has to keep pace.
Now Burrow on 1st down, rolling to his right. Open man is Ross, complete. A gain of 6 there on 1st. I don't think it's a surprise they're throwing the football early. We expected that. They told us they were going to come out firing, but 4 for 4 on the opening drive. They like that.
They don't just like it, they love it.
And he'll take this into the end zone for a Bengal TD. A great effort there. His 3rd touchdown now on the year. And the Bengals are going to take a 1st quarter lead. An ideal start for them, really. You force the punt, and then you go down and score.
And you've got to see a fist pump on the sideline from the head coach, don't you? Because he's turned into his bench, and he's telling his team, this is how we prepare. Force the punt, go downfield and score. I told you guys, it's just like a boxer in the gym, preparing for the fight. Now we get to turn it all loose.
That'll be taken about a yard deep. And he'll be stopped right around where he would have been had he gone down to a knee, maybe a yard shy of there at the 24.
24-yard line.
Back onto the field come the Lions for their second overall drive. They punted last time they had it. What steps, Charles, you think they have to take to make sure they don't do that again?
Well, let's just go to the football 101, the trade expression 101. Win first down. Make 5, 6, 7 yards on first down and make it a 2nd and 3, 2nd and manageable. Keep accumulating first downs that way. Keep moving the football. You don't want to get behind the sticks because then the defense has the advantage.
First play of the drive, a success, 19 yards. One play has him up past the 40 already, and another 1st and 10.
First down.
From the gun, here's Swift. And he'll take this one up close to about the 45. A minimal gain as we tick down inside of a minute remaining in the opening quarter.
On the tackle. 2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8.
From the 45 on 2nd down. Lock. He'll get this one to Galladay.
Complete to Kenny Galladay.
Charles, Thursday night game. I think a lot of teams probably say shrink the playbook somewhat. Is that correct?
I think you're right about that because you just don't have the amount of time that you have in a normal week to put in a full playbook. So as you said, you shrink the playbook. Pick out the plays that work best for you. And you know what else you're looking for?
What's that?
Who are the freshest guys? Coming off the last game to play on a Thursday night, guys have a little extra pep in their step. You go to them early and often.
They'll try and run here with Swift. And he's going to run into a brick wall right in the middle of the field, and I don't think he got there. Call it no gain that time, and they're going to be left looking up at a 4th and 1.
Formation.
Well done to sniff that out defensively. He had it diagnosed pretty quickly.
I love that description because diagnosed is perfect on that one. Read his keys, made the play, and he couldn't even get going moving the football.
Now here's Rigoberto Sanchez as he'll punt it away for the 2nd time. And this is going to be ruled out, I think, just inside the 20. Yes, it will. Side judge calls it at the 19-yard line. Burrow and the Bengals with a 1st and 10 at their own 19-yard line. And right away, he'll look to throw. That's caught by his big tight end, Mike Gesicki. And he's going to get this one across the 30-yard line. Right off the bat, it's a 1st down to start the drive, 12 yards.
1st and 10 at the 31-yard line.
Now it's Burrow. And seeing no options, he just tosses this one away incomplete. Now that'll bring up 2nd down.
It's 2nd down and 10.
From the shotgun, it's Burrow. He's going to find Gallup here complete. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. It'll go as an impressive 31-yard gain.
There's no doubt in my mind that not many guys in this league have had the impact that he's had here in the first half of the season. He's been a big play guy from the word go.
Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked by Jeff Okudah. And the return here will go to the 31-yard line.
Well, that's a drive killer right there. Not a really confident throw either. This one was kind of up for grabs, and it's going to come down the hands of the wrong team.
On the ground, it's Swift to start the drive. And he'll work this one up to about the 38. It's a 7-yard carry to set them up with a 2nd and 3.
At the 38-yard line. It's a gain of 7. Brings up 2nd and 3.
Shotgun snap to Lock. That's complete to his receiver, Pettis. And they're going to have this way down in Cincinnati territory. A big play there for Detroit. 44 yards. Week 7 action, and we've got a 7-point game here in the 2nd quarter. And this offense hoping to change that right here. Here's a throw out wide, complete to his running back right side. The ball comes out.
Lock's pass complete. Fumble on
Wow, that ball gets knocked free, but a teammate comes along and scoops it up. It's almost like baseball. Guys at bat, people are on base in scoring position. One guy doesn't get them home. The next guy comes through and picks him up.
And avoids the turnover. That really sets him back. A loss of 6.
This defense is really flown around in the first half. They've gotten to the ball carrier before they can really get started. Offense got to come up with something else in order to try and get this running game going.
Toward the right sideline, but it's incomplete.
Not only did he have a chance to scan the field there, it felt like he had a chance to scan it twice. The protection was that good. Unfortunately for him, the coverage downfield, equally good.
And they finally get to him as he's taken down. Lawson with a little how do you do as he gets in there for the sack.
That's quite a stand there defensively. A huge sack on 3rd down, and that's going to force him into a field goal attempt.
Blankenship's kick is good. And they are on the board, but still trailing. It's 7-3. Cut to just 4 as they kick it away and turn things over to their D. This one fielded at the 5. And a decent return out to the 27-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
The Bengals drive about to get going. A tale of 2 extremes already in this game. A touchdown pass on their opening drive followed by an interception last time out.
Now, it sounds like things balance out, right? What's that mythological thing that we do? If you have a candy bar, have a diet soda with it, it balances it out. And we know that's not really true, right? Because the interception, that sting lingers a little bit longer. Got to come out now and put together some nice plays.
And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. That one good for a first down pickup of 18 yards.
First and 10 at the 49-yard line.
2 minutes to play in this first half. 7-3, our score. Coming up at the half, a reminder, we go back to Orlando to check in with Jonathan Coachman. He'll have a look back at our first half as well as a look ahead to what's coming up later this weekend. Now an open man, that's the tight end Gesicki. It's complete. And he'll be out just a yard or 2 shy of the 30. 17 yards on the catch and run. It's a first down.
That's another Bengals first down.
Throwing again, it's Burrow. Got his man there complete to Gallup. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. Another nice gain. That's now 30 yards between those last 2 plays. So from inside the 20, here's first and 10 at the 18. Inside the red zone here. They'll look to throw. On the left side, Gallup's got him. And he'll head out of bounds inside the 10. Mark him down at the 9. Give him 10 yards on the pickup, and it'll be second and very short.
At the Lions' 9-yard line.
Again, it's Burrow. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked off inside the 10. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. How about the big boys snagging one? You don't see that every week.
No, you don't, but a lot of them are just reliving their old dreams, going back to when they were in youth football and in high school. They didn't always play defensive line. Some of them actually handled the football, and you can see the flashback when he grabbed that one.
It leads to second and 10.
Lock again here on second and 10. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
They have to like what they've done defensively here at the outset of this drive. They forced a couple of incomplete passes, bring up a 3rd and 10. Don't be surprised to bring a little pressure on this snap.
And they'll hustle up to stop him well shy of the 1st, right around the 15. The Bengals going to use the 2nd of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. Now here's Rigoberto Sanchez, standing just about on his own goal line. Let's take it inside his own 40. And he's able to get this one out closer to midfield across the 45.
Holding, receiving team.
So this will be accepted as it moves the offense backwards.
Pick it up, defense. Let's go. 54 is Mike. 54 is Mike.
And they go play action now. Burrow going deep down. It's caught inside the 25.
I need to get my swag
And all the way in for a Cincinnati score. John Ross with touchdown number 12 on the year. And the Bengals strike quickly here for 6 points. Well, you know he can be explosive, and he's ultra-explosive there on the fly route.
You know how many times we've talked to coaches and we've had quoted back to us, well, you know something? When you execute really well, it doesn't matter if they know it's coming or not. But sometimes athleticism beats you as well. He just took off and went. And that's almost like one of your Turkey Bowl games, isn't it? Just go long, man. I'll hit you. And it worked really well for them.
And he's going to be out of bounds here as the run back will leave him shy of the 20-yard line.
At their own 18-yard line.
Kenny Golladay making his way back onto the field with the rest of this offense. They've got to be thinking, how can we get him a little bit more involved here? Second quarter, you're down, and really, he's been out of the mix.
I would agree with that, and oftentimes you hear, well, we're just taking what the defense is giving us, but sometimes that's just not good enough. Sometimes you have to take what you want, and that means getting him the football.
Yeah, so far just a single catch in this game.
4-yard line.
Throwing again on second down. Locke looking to complete it to Pettis, and he's got him. The Lions now going to use the second of their timeouts as the stoppage will come with a little under a minute to go in this first half. Throwing on first down is Locke. That's caught by the big tight end, T.J. Hockenson. And brought down, but not before reaching the 45-yard line. First down, Detroit, 16 yards on the pickup. The Bengal pressure gets him that time. Down he goes. Logan Wilson. The blitz works to perfection as he gets in there to dump him for a loss of 8. That's to his running back, Kerryon Johnson.
Locke's pass complete to Kerryon Johnson. It's a gain of 2 yards, and it's third down.
A final shot before half for Locke. Going deep here for Landry. And it's knocked away and incomplete. So we come upon halftime. The second half upon us sooner than we bargained for. Week 7, second half. Let's do it. So the halftime break behind us, and we are back underway with the third quarter of action. And he won't quite make it to the 25.
At their own 24-yard line.
The Cincy offense about ready to go here on their next drive. And following that long touchdown pass, a one-play drive last time, see if the defense, you know they're ready. They don't want that to happen again.
And you would have thought they would have been ready the last time. That's what you work on all the time. Make sure that no one gets behind you. That's the cardinal sin of defense, not giving up the long pass. They did. Let's see how they adjust.
Now a play fake here on first down. Got a man open. It's Ross. And able to rip off a big chunk of yardage before being dropped inside the 40. Well, there's your leading receiver in the NFL in terms of yardage, putting on another clinic, well over 100 yards.
Are we taking notes? We should be, right? Because I'm going to go back and watch this tape and really enjoy what I'm seeing. The route running, competing for the football, just breaking down a defense.
John Ross, the one he was looking for. And that'll bring up second down.
It's now 2nd and 10.
They go play action with Burrow. And that one goes incomplete. He's maybe lucky it wasn't a fumble as he got hit as he threw it. Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions.
By Jeff Okuda.
To the air again, Burrow. And he's able to hook up with Michael Gallup. And he is going to have a Bengals first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. Great way to convert on 3rd down there. 21 yards the play. From the red zone now, here's Burrow first down. He's going to have the hook up to Ross. And he's got this inside the 10 to the 9 before he's out of bounds.
Out of bounds, down at the 9-yard line.
2 yards left on second down from the 9.
And 2.
Montgomery. And he's going to be brought down just shy of the 5 at the 6. Give him 2 yards. That sets him up. First and goal.
Well, we always talk about good down and distance, allowing offenses to expand their playbook. Well, 2nd and 2, that means your playbook's wide open. You can run just about anything. But a lot of times, the play caller, he just looks down at his sheet, sees the short yardage runs, and goes to one of those.
And the stop will come inside the 5 at the 4. That catch good for only a couple.
In order for a screen pass to break big, a lot of things have to come together and be well executed. But all it takes is one small thing to go wrong and keep it from being a big game.
Toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete. T. Higgins was the intended target, but now it's 3rd and goal.
And goal.
Burrow looking to pass. Flushed out right. That's going to be caught by Ross for a Bengal touchdown. John Ross, his 2nd touchdown of the night. And the Bengals are able to grow their lead.
That drive that really increased their cushion felt very military to me. Very precise, methodical. That's one of the words you've taught me. And they just got it done.
And slowly but surely now starting to pull away a little bit. Things looking good for them here in the 3rd quarter.
Not only pulling away, but you mentioned that slowly but surely. You also drain clock, too, with a drive like that. So you really give yourself an advantage.
The Lions take over 1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
So we get a look at the Lions offense as they get ready for their first possession of the 2nd half. They trail offense, first time to touch the ball in quarter 3, and we'll see what they can do.
And I can't wait to see what they have planned, because some teams script to start a half. Other teams just go, okay, these are the sequence of plays we want to run. These things worked well for us. And sometimes they throw in that big chunk play right away.
Shocker.
Try and get after them early and try and create a big play to give themselves some momentum.
See what they have up their sleeve. And he'll get it up to the 33-yard line. 7 yards there and a first down.
Gain of 7. First down, Lions.
From the gun, it's Locke. Open man is Galladay, complete. And he goes out right around the 39. 7 yards, the pickup there.
39-yard line. A 7-yard pickup. Brings
to throw again on 2nd down. Locke, and he will find his man on the outside. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. 12 yards there and a first down.
And the Lions first down.
The toss, left side, Johnson. Pushing his way inside the 40. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. That's a 12-yard gain now on back-to-back plays. Still in search of their first touchdown of the game, but they're on the move. 1st and 10. A nice toss play there to the left. More than enough room to move the chains.
And you know what I love about that play as a broadcaster? Seeing the big guys move. Seeing them get upfield and take out defenders. You know what I hated as a defensive back? That exact same thing. Seeing those linemen coming downfield, getting ready to blot out the sun.
That pass play wound up for negative yardage, so here's 2nd and 11. Locke working out of the gun. Gets this one left side to Pettis. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. The catch and run there, good for 16 and a first.
A gain of 16 yards. First down, Lions.
1 quarter remains here in this Thursday night matchup. You are watching the NFL on EA Sports.
3.
On first down, Locke. Looking left side, that's caught by Landry. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8. 2nd and 2. Facing a 2nd and 2 after that last catch, good for 8 yards.
2nd and 2 at the 14-yard line.
Again, they'll throw with Locke. That is caught at the 7-yard line. And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Detroit.
Touchdown.
Jarvis Landry, his 3rd touchdown now on the year. And the Lions are able to cut into this lead.
I know these wide receivers are about flash and dash and high-flying plays, but a good number of them played running back at some point in their career, and that's how they finish off a lot of their big plays, run after the catch.
And this time he finishes off the big play in the end zone. Sanchez now, he'll kick it away following the touchdown. This one fielded at the 5. And able to get this out to the 25.
Over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
Here again comes Joe Burrow and the offense for the Bengals. Charles, you'd said the magic number was probably right around 20 for this defense because they're facing one of the top 5 offenses in the league in terms of points scored. They've had their moments, but this offense just a little too good, isn't it?
They really are, because no matter what you do to make an adjustment on defense, they've had an answer for it.
And intercepted. Maybe the turning point they need. Picked off at the 39. And he'll get this back to the 32-yard line. From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. He got out of the pocket there, was wondering what he was going to do with it, but I think he was calling, his receiver was calling for the ball, wasn't he?
He certainly was. The problem, he called for it too late, and when he delivered, they were all over him in the secondary and came up with the interception.
He gets it quickly to Galladay. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. 1st down Lions on a pickup of 13.
And the Lions 1st down.
From the gun, a run for Johnson. And good downhill running. He's got 6 yards down to the 13.
Johnson, the Lions.
6 yards on that last play. Here's 2nd and 4.
It's a pickup of 6. Brings up 6.
Here's Locke. And it's caught. And he can't quite get there. Tackled down at the 1. 1st and goal, and they got to be thinking a chance to get right back into this football game. They'll run with Swift. And he's going to take it in for a Lion touchdown.
Touchdown.
DeAndre Swift, his 6th touchdown of the season. And the Lions able to get this back within a touchdown. People always talk about one of his biggest strengths, running the football, vision, and he found the spot there, went into the end zone.
You're exactly right about that, and it wasn't just the vision, right? Once he saw the gap, decisiveness, made up his mind, and about the power to finish the play. Not only did he get good blocking, he created his own space as well.
And this is caught. So they took a chance, but they are back within a single point here in the 4th. I guess the coach looked at the 2-point cheat sheet, said go for it, get it to a 3-point game, and they did it.
Yeah, and sometimes you just throw out time of game. You don't worry about that. There's just a feel sometimes in making that call, and he felt good about what he had for a 2-point conversion, and now they're only down 3 and feeling great about themselves.
Both teams working on short rest, but this has been one of the better Thursday night games we've seen as they come up here on 1st and 10. A throw left side to start the drive is complete. A gain of 6 there on 1st.
Complete to Mike Gesicki.
That's a staple of this offense. Drag route to the tight end.
Yeah, he's unable to use his size to break off much more yardage after the catch, but still an effective gain nonetheless.
Now a man open down the middle of the field. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. 11 yards there, 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 41-yard line.
From the shotgun, Joe Burrow. And he finds Tyler Kroft. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. They get 10 more there, and I believe that'll be enough for another 1st down. It will. Flush to his right. On the run, he'll let this go deep right side. And this one is incomplete. David Montgomery, the target out of the backfield. That'll bring up 2nd down.
2nd and 10.
And Burrow going to throw again. Open man is Ross, complete. And all the way in for a Cincinnati score. John Ross, his 3rd touchdown of the game, number 14 on the year. And the Bengals add on to their lead. And this one through the uprights and good.
And this is obviously quite a performance. And most of the time when we talk about someone putting a team on their back, I think we're talking about a guy who runs the football. In this case, it's a guy out wide catching it, and he's done exactly that. Truly leading his team right now towards victory.
3 touchdown catches. He's been the headliner.
25-yard line.
And Detroit getting set to go now.
And you figure after giving up that last touchdown, they trail by 2 scores here in the fourth quarter. This drive becomes very critical.
And he'll be taken down by the Bengal pressure. DJ Reader able to drop him that time for his 2nd sack of the evening.
Well, the beauty of screen passes is they take a little time to develop, and they can often hit big, but sometimes they take too long to develop, and sometimes you get sacked.
Yeah, what's perfectly called for a defense to attack a screen?
Typically a blitz, and even though people think that the screen operates against the blitz, if you have the blitz called and you still cover the screen, that allows your blitzers to get there.
An important play right here, 3rd and 10.
And I would expect pressure here.
So the Lions in possession of the football as we welcome you back. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. And he'll find Galladay. That's complete. And past the 40 before he's out of bounds. First down, Detroit, 16 yards on the pickup. Clock management, definitely critical here if they want to get back in this game.
Absolutely agreed. They have to up the tempo in this case, down a couple of scores. Want to make sure they have a chance to win this ball game.
Now a toss left side into the hands of his tight end. And able to break 1 tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little gain. That's complete to his receiver, Pettis. And he'll get it down to the 47 here. To throw his Lock. 6 yards the pickup, and that's a first down. 7 yards the pickup on the pitch and catch. And we've reached the 1-minute mark in this game. He's going to get that to Swift underneath. The Lions will use the first of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds left to go in the game. Play number 7 coming on this drive. It's 3rd and inches. Back to throw. Lock. And he's got his man. That's Landry. He takes it across for the touchdown, and they've taken the lead late in the final minute of the 4th.
Wow. Wow.
Okay, game on. Don't go anywhere yet. You got a 1-score game now. Probably going to rely on the onside kick coming up.
Yeah, they have to. It's not a high percentage play, but it's better than not having a chance at all. And that's when you put your leapers and your flyers on one side, get that high hop, and hope that one of the guys can come up with it.
And on the other side, get that hands team ready.
No doubt about it.
Now the Bengals going to use the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this. So they got their touchdown. Now down a field goal. Here comes the onside kick. And this is going to be recovered by the hands team. And that should just about put a capper on this one. Well, 4th quarter, they felt like they needed the football back. Unfortunately, they couldn't get it.
And I know we brought analytics into the game, and someone has said here that the data says that when a team's expecting an onside kick, 80% of the time, the team expecting it, they do actually recover the ball, which is what we saw here. I just wonder if that number is much more of a anecdotal type of a number. Kind of like when the coaches tell us, well, when you score on special teams, 93% of the time you win the game. I'm still waiting to see that number is empirical.
Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Now it looks like he'll throw here. Escaping the pressure right. And he couldn't hang on. Would have been their 4th pick of the game. Instead, 2nd down. Here we go with Burrow. And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's 3rd down.
Have to give some credit to the defender on that when he read all of his keys perfectly and got a great break on the ball and able to force that incompletion.
Now it's Burrow. Going deep downfield for Ross. And he's across for the touchdown. And in the final minute, but that should just about seal it.
And that touchdown should make you feel comfortable. But do you really feel like it's totally over yet?
Not totally, but I think you're pretty much there.
Yeah, you still got to make sure you stay with it, do all the right things down the stretch, especially on defense. But that touchdown there, you got to feel good about your chances.
So they go with a pass, and it works there on the two-point try. Charles, just in general, what are your thoughts passing versus running on two-point conversion? Situational?
It is situational, and you have to know your team. What is your strength? Because so many people think you have to throw the ball in a two-point conversion, but the stats will tell you that running it is about as proficient. So know your team and go to your strength.
So now the Lions down by 11, and time a huge factor. Now their losing streak in danger of continuing as they come up on first down.
He'll get this off to Swift.
And he's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on first down. And the Lions quickly now going to use the last of their timeouts as they get it with just 19 seconds left on the clock. He's going to let it fly. And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete.
Intended for Jarvis Landry. Incomplete.
They tried to throw on second down, unsuccessful. Now it's 3rd and 1. Throwing now is Locke. The Bengal pressure gets him that time. Down he goes. And what are the whistles for? Timeout. So they'll stop the clock here in a game that's been decided in the closing seconds. Locke gonna go on 4th down. Catch is made by Hawkinson, the tight end. And he takes us beyond the 35 before going out of bounds. He'll wind up getting 11 on that one. And on 4th down, they're able to convert and move the sticks. One final try for Locke. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And this is dropped it incomplete. Well, there's a metaphor for how this one is gone as time has run out on this ball game. Charles, we saw a lot of points go up in this one. Certainly defensively, stuff that they can look at on film, don't you think?
No doubt about it. And they've got to go back and check where the errors are, how they're going to fix them, and continue to get better at what they do. But they also need a little adjustment with their confidence. To give up that many points, even if you win a game, that can hurt you.
So for Cincinnati, the win moves them up